Thousands of Dallas ISD students will head to class today, and they'll be required to wear a mask. The governor says districts can't do that, but Dallas ISD, well, they're doing it anyway. And we want to hear from you this morning. Who do you think should have the authority to decide mask rules? You can head to our website, WFAA.com/vote now to weigh in. While you do so, I want to go live to Tiffany Liu outside Lang Middle School in Dallas this morning. One of those schools where masks will be required today. A big change, Tiffany.
Yeah, absolutely big changes for the students and the staff here. Now, everybody on campus is required to wear a mask, and I'm talking everybody, not just the students and staff, but visitors as well. Dr. Hinojosa, the superintendent, made this announcement just yesterday. He says COVID-19 cases in Dallas County are on the rise, and so this temporary mask mandate at Dallas ISD is important to keep their families safe. Now, Dallas County elevated its COVID level to red. That means high transmission right now. Dr. Hinojosa told us yesterday he knows this goes against Governor Abbott's order, which bans mask mandates. He says he could face a fine, but he also said he is willing to take these consequences.
I'm working with my team. I just try to do things that I can control. I actually have had a good relationship with the governor in the past. I've served on a couple of committees with him. It's not personal. This is a different point of view. He has the whole state to worry about. I've got all of Dallas ISD to worry about.
And now that Dallas ISD has made this move, they are not the only district making changes. Fort Worth ISD is also talking about their safety protocols tonight. I'll have more on that for you coming up in the next half hour. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you for that, Tiffany. The Catholic Diocese of Dallas announced it will reinstate its mask requirement for all of its schools. This takes effect today for the diocese's 31 campuses, about 15,000 students rather. And in Austin, the school district there also going with a mask requirement as well. Meanwhile, in Houston ISD, they will test Governor Abbott's mask order too. The school board set to vote on a mask mandate this upcoming Thursday.
All right, good morning, you guys. I'm out here on our patio with Dr. Mark Casanova. And look, I'm wondering your thoughts on what we're observing happening here.
Well, I think what you're seeing happening is school districts and individuals responsible for the safety and education of our children are taking a stand for science, a stand for data, and a stand for protection of our children by implementing mask mandates, in essence, for schools. That's the only tool we have for children who are under the age of 12 to protect them against COVID-19, along, of course, with hand washing and social distancing. But masks are necessary at this time.
I've got a question from a parent who says, look, I've got an immunocompromised child. I have, we don't feel comfortable sending him back to school. What options do we have right now?
You know, for parents with immunocompromised children or children undergoing cancer therapies, for example, I think that is a very tough decision. Being back in the classroom at this time with COVID-19 Delta variant surging is concerning, and I think those parents, it would behoove them to explore various education options. I think school districts will inevitably, at some point in the very foreseeable future, also likely have to make accommodations for those children.
Yeah, and I think we're starting to see some school districts, even parent-led options are starting to emerge right now. Dr. Mark Casanova, stand by here. We're going to come back outside and chat a little bit more. If you have questions, parents, you're welcome to send them to me. Use the hashtag #IamUp. Kara, back to you.
All right, thank you, Sonia. So for the school districts that are following the governor's order and not requiring masks, some are taking other steps to help prevent the spread of COVID. We just learned 8,200 students at Frisco ISD signed up for its virtual learning option. So that's about 13% of the student population there. Suzanne Bruner joins us from the newsroom. So Suzanne, it's not just Frisco. There are now multiple districts in North Texas offering that virtual learning option.
Yeah, that's right, Kara. And you know what? Time is running out to sign up for that virtual learning option, specifically for the Plano ISD and Richardson ISD. So Plano ISD's deadline to sign up for virtual learning is Wednesday, August 11th, 11:59 p.m. So you have until tomorrow night to do so. Keep in mind, this is parent-led virtual option. I'll get to that in just a second, but it's temporary, only going to last 3 weeks, and it only applies to pre-K to 6th grade students. But a look at what this class is going to look like. Students will learn from home, teachers will be assigned to a student, and parents, they're going to serve as learning coaches. What does that mean? Well, they're going to have to provide feedback and academic support. And let's go ahead and take a look at Richardson ISD's virtual option. This one is going to apply for K through 6th grade students. District leaders say this is a temporary measure until a vaccine is available for students who are 12 years and younger. younger. The deadline to apply for this is this Friday, August 13th at noon. A look at what this classroom is going to look like here. A majority of the class will be self-paced. A virtual teacher will be providing learning support as well. And finally, students will have access to pre-recorded instruction. Also, activities and assignments will be posted online. But if you have a child going to this school district between K and 6th grade, the district says be on the lookout for an email, because that email will have a link and instructions on how to apply for that virtual learning option. Back to you.
Thanks, Suzanne. So we know there's a lot of information for parents to keep up with. Things are constantly changing. So for the latest on what your district is doing, head to WFA.com/back to school.